Thanks a lot for staying with us. You're watching Plain Speak with me, Shivani Gupta, and we're joining you live from the CNN News 18 Federal Bank Primetime Studio. Horrifying details are continuing to emerge from the horrendously botched up Pune Porsche car crash case. Now it has come to light that the initial blood sample taken of the accused was tampered with. 3 people have been arrested and sent to police custody till May 30. This includes 2 doctors, Dr. Ajay Taware, HOD of Forensic Medicine Department, and CMO Dr. Srihari Halnor, along with another employee of the Sassoon Hospital. Police, while taking custody of the accused, have cited that money exchanged hands and that they need to find the money trail as well. Police is also saying that they are in process of seizing the CCTV footage of the hospital. Pune Police is also likely to check if the Juvenile Justice Board was influenced to give the bail to the underage driver accused in this case, including the condition of writing a 300-word essay. Now, as per police statement, on May 19th, the blood sample of the teen was thrown in the dustbin hours after the accident. Instead, blood sample of another person was put in place and sent for the test. As a precautionary measure, the police has now sent the actual blood sample of the teen to another hospital for DNA sampling, and that report showed that the previous blood sample and report was manipulated. Police was now quick to act, at least now. As I said, 2 doctors involved in this entire process have been arrested. These doctors have been arrested on charges of forgery and destruction of evidence. Now, this is one case that has attracted the nation's attention and sparked outrage, cutting across all age groups. With every development in this case, there is a sense of how brazen the bid to shield the actual accused in this case was. Last week, on May 21, the minor was granted bail despite an FIR which stated that he was drunk while he was behind the wheels. Despite being just 4 months short of 18 years of age, he was not treated as an adult. On May 24, the driver revealed how the family of the accused forced him to confess that he was behind the wheels. Instead, he informed that his wife, who in turn complained to the police, the minor's father, grandfather have all been involved allegedly in enticing the driver with a reward for claiming that he was behind the wheels. On May 25, in fact, the minor's grandfather was arrested over allegations of threatening the driver. He's also been charged with helping his son flee. Now, of course, they've all been caught by the law, at least as it stands. But with the sample being changed, with reports being manipulated, is this not a classic case which is throwing a light on how the entire system has been corrupted, especially for the rich? Let's go across to our guest joining us. Satish Avadia is uncle of Anish Avadia. Remember, one of the victims of this case. Dr. Dinesh Rao is a forensic expert, and PK Jain, former ADGP Maharashtra Police, is also joining us. PK Jain, I want to begin with you. I just don't understand how something like this can happen. You know, I was speaking to the father of the victim in this case just last week, and he was saying that, you know, the public's faith in the system should remain. Otherwise, you look at this case and how even a blood sample is changed. Why should the ordinary Indian have any faith in the system when they are up against a rich and a mighty person is the question on everyone's mind.
Shivani, I understand that cases like this do shake everybody's belief in the system, but the system does function. It is not that everybody is corrupt. It is not that everybody is inefficient or mixed up in such cases. Yes, there are cases and they should be made examples of. Like in this case, I shudder from one particular fact that had the Juvenile Justice Board sent him to remand for 15 days to the remand home, probably this kind of adverse media attention would not have been drawn. And
you're absolutely right. It's actually the bail order that got the attention to this case.
That's right. So 300-word essay and doing some kind of a social service or working with the police, etc. You know, the accused would have been let off very, very easily. with all the other systems working the way they were, like the doctor got compromised, the police got compromised, there was a delay in taking the blood sample. It is a horrendous case. And now, since the case has been opened, all these facts are known to everybody. The police officers have been placed under suspension. The doctors have been arrested. That politician who tried to influence the probe should also face the wrong end of the stick. So everything, it should be made as an exemplary case, so that every time people think of tampering with the evidence, think of tampering with the investigation, they should think 10 times, 100 times before they
Sir,
do it.
I
We
understand
must
your
make it an
sentiment.
exemplary
The
case.
problem only is that any time there's a high-profile case, particularly a hit-and-run case, a car crash case where people die at the hands of someone rich, underage, drinking, overage, whichever way, this is what happens. There are countless such examples.
Yesterday only there was another case in Noida or Delhi where a 54-year-old man has been again crushed by another speeding car, that too in the morning, at 5:30 in the morning, when the road was empty. You could see the visuals there. Absolutely, it could be you and me on that spot. Anybody could be on the spot and he would have been crushed. And yet these people, the rich and mighty, with the help of the corrupt politicians, bureaucracy, doctors, everybody, the entire system, get away scot-free. I only hope that cases like this would be exemplary punishment would be meted out to the concerned, so that everybody thinking of doing a wrong deed in future would think 10 times, 100 times before he does it.
मैं एक बार सतीश जी के पास जाना चाहती हूँ। सतीश जी, आपने सुना ही होगा कि ब्लड सैंपल जो अक्यूज का लिया गया ड्राइवर का, उसको फेंक के कोई और किसी और आदमी का ब्लड सैंपल दे दिया गया इनिशियली। अभी तो पुलिस ने पकड़ ली वो गड़बड़ जो करने की कोशिश करी। आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं कि ये जिस तरह से पहले इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो रही थी, पहले 24 घंटे के लिए या पहले 48 घंटे के लिए, उससे तो कोई उम्मीद ही नहीं बन सकती थी विक्टिम के लिए, आपके लिए, फैमिलीज के लिए?
जी, आप बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं। जो इनिशियल लेवल पे इन्होंने जो जांच किया है या जो हीला हवाली की है इस केस को लेकर के, क्योंकि बाकी के जो बच्चे थे जो हॉस्पिटल में या पुलिस स्टेशन में उनको बिठा करके रखा गया, तो आपका कहना बिल्कुल सही है। इसको पूरे तरीके से मैनिपुलेट करने की पूरी कोशिश की गई है। इस पूरे केस को ब्लड सैंपल लेने में डिले किया। अब सैंपल लिया भी तो फॉरेंसिक के लिए या ब्लड सैंपलिंग के लिए किसी दूसरे का ब्लड दे दिया जाता है। हमें हमारे बच्चे की डेड बॉडी को घर तक लेके आने के लिए 48 आवर्स का समय लगता है। वहीं पे अक्यूज्ड को 15 घंटे के अंदर बेल दे दी जाती है। तो ये तो बहुत बड़ा एक क्वेश्चन मार्क है हमारे जुडिशियल सिस्टम के ऊपर, बिकॉज पैसे का इन्फ्लुएंस, पावर का इन्फ्लुएंस। सुनने में ऐसा है कि जो एमएलए थे वहाँ पे, लोकल एमएलए, वो कुछ 5 बजे पुलिस स्टेशन पहुंच गए थे।
तो अभी
हमें उम्मीद है जुडिशियल सिस्टम के ऊपर।
आप कह रहे हैं उम्मीद है, लेकिन मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछना चाहती हूँ, क्योंकि बहुत क्रिटिसिज्म ये होता है कि ऐसे बहुत सारे केसेस होते हैं, इक्के दिक्के पे केसेस पे थोड़ी अटेंशन ज्यादा हो जाती है, और मीडिया का भी यही एम होता है कि वो जो केसेस हैं उनको हाईलाइट करके एक एग्जाम्पल सेट किया जाए। हर केस को उतनी अटेंशन नहीं मिल पाती, ये मैं भी मानती हूँ, लेकिन क्या आपको डर है कि मीडिया की अटेंशन जब खत्म हो जाएगी तब तो इसका रिजल्ट वही होगा? वो सिस्टम तो बहुत लंबा चलता है और तब तो रिजल्ट यही होगा, वहां तो पैसा ही बोलेगा ना।
जी, इस बात का बिल्कुल डर है, मुझे इस बात का डर है शिवानी, और मैं जैन साहब की बात से बड़ा एग्री करता हूं कि इस केस में एग्जाम्पलरी सजा होनी चाहिए जो अक्यूज है, और निष्पक्ष तरीके से सारी कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए। देर ही सही, बट प्रशासन की आंख अभी खुली है, एंड बिग थैंक्स टू यू, सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म एंड ऑल दैट, हु सपोर्टेड अस अ लॉट, रियली।
Pankaj, yes, Mr. Jain,
media is doing his best. You people are really doing absolutely great, Shivani.
Thank you, but this is the least that we can do. We cannot even come close to highlighting how many families may have suffered because of crashes like this. I do want to say that, road crashes are a part of life. They do happen, they will happen. Nobody intentionally at least tries to hit anybody, but the problem is when either it's a hit and run case where people run away from the spot, or when they use and abuse the system because of their money, financial, political power to get away with the responsibility once you're involved in an accident. Mr. Jain, you wanted to come in? I'll give you 30 seconds, then I'll go across to our forensic expert as well.
I just wanted to say your question was very pertinent. What is going to happen to the case after the media lights are off? I would only like to say that if the police make the watertight case now, which they are making, I mean, they are collecting all the right technical, human intelligence and statements and evidence. But the entire system depends on three components. One is the doctors, which you have seen have been compromised. I hope that mistake is now rectified. The second one is the prosecution, the PPs who present the case in the court, and the third is the judges. I mean, everybody has to work together. Tomorrow, when the case comes up in the court, unless there's a competent PP looking after this case, the defense is bound to put up the best legal brain in the country for this case.
Yeah, but
so
sir, there is also a question mark on the police in this case. Initially, the police also did absolutely everything to undermine the case. Limited time I have, so I want to bring in Dr. Dinesh Rao as well. Mr. Jain feels confident the case can still be very watertight, but can it be, Mr. Rao? Because, you know, the blood sample that was taken as an afterthought was taken many hours or days later when the media attention was on this case. What value will that blood sample have, even if the police can prove that the original blood sample was forged?
Shivani, if you go with the timeline of events, so we can first make out that initially the sample was collected maybe around some 11 in the morning on the day of the incident, and another sample the same day at the evening, maybe around 7 to 8 o'clock, they collected another sample just because the police knew that there was an exchange of the blood sample, and just to confirm it through the DNA, so they have taken another sample. So in that due course, had they taken another blood sample, plus most important is the urine sample. Had they taken the urine sample, definitely alcohol, at the same time the drug consumption also would have been confirmed. Okay. Even the recent consumption of the drug would be easily made out in until 3 to 4 days in the urine samples. But whereas in the air samples, the past consumption also can be made out. And in this case, neither the urine was collected nor the hair was collected. They relied only on the blood. And in that particular sample, that there was an allegation of exchange of the samples or replacing the sample with some other thing. But now, see, as you know, if you follow with this case, you see the samples have been exchanged. The driver, they try to replace the driver. I am very sure, even with the car, they have raised some objections that it's a mechanical failure. And the day will come, they will do a trouble with so-called one eyewitness which is there. So I think this, every stage, the rich and the might has tried to interfere and destroy the so-called evidences. And a day may come, they even try to go to the extent of bribing the judiciary. I think this is the type of people so-called accused in this case, but definitely the samples are concerned at the moment. I can tell you that it is there at the advantage of the accused, because all the whatever samples were supposed to be got, that has been destroyed or compromised. So to prove in the court of law about the type of consumption or the percentage of so-called liquor or the alcohol or the drugs is definitely nil in the court of law for the moment.
Yeah, that is the problem. And even if you could prove other aspects, that see there was coercion for the family driver, or there was some collusion because of which blood samples were tampered with, in the court of law, that will not be an indictment of the accused. Ultimately, the prosecution has to prove that he was behind the wheels and was drunken. Even if not drunken, maybe there is a case, but if drunken, there is a more important case. A stronger case.
Yes, it is easy to corroborate, but only thing is to prove with the documents or with the scientific facts, because when the sample itself is not available and the examination of the actual sample has not been done, in that case to establish the court with the prosecution it will be very difficult. But of course, the other people who are responsible for changing the specimen or destroying the specimen, they may get punished for the conspiracy and destroying the evidences. But definitely for the case to support from the prosecution, the actual evidence will be totally lost.
Mr. Jain, I'll give you 30 seconds. I only have that much time. That is the problem. How do you prove the case anymore? I think we've lost Mr. Jain there, but I'll give the last word to Satish ji then. क्या आपको उम्मीद है कि अभी भी केस अच्छे से लड़कर जो अक्यूज्ड है उनको सजा मिल सकती है, सतीश जी?
देखिए, ये एविडेंसेस का लॉस तो हो चुका है शिवानी। अभी डॉक्यूमेंट पे तो इसको प्रूव करना काफी टफ रहेगा, बट हम अभी भी उम्मीद करते हैं कि हमें न्याय मिलेगा। yes, we are believing in our judicial system.
Gee. Well, at least the hope is that the system is shaken in a manner that, again, there is a precedent set and no public official, public officer thinks of hoodwinking the system like many have attempted at various branches in this case is concerned. That is what is also equally important, apart from, of course, punishing the guilty or the accused behind the wheels in this case. I do thank our guests for joining us. Let's see, we'll maintain a close watch as far as this case is concerned. Time for me to take your leave. Thanks a lot for watching Plain Speak.